This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to downtown Atlanta and Center Park City, the home of the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Georgia State Panthers offense comes on the field first today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
They'll try the right here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Play action here on first down. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Quick spin on the run. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team.
Damn, man. Here we go. Let's go.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. First down, looking for more now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught for the completion. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff running right. Look out, room to run here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Hands off to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it to the back. A change of direction. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Scanning the field. It's Worthy. Hit as he throws it deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That's caught. It's Adams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And they're able to get him down. They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
I I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner being brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Eludes a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. QB keeps it himself. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Worthy. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's
Let's go defense. Let's go.
From the 43. Can they keep the drive going
go,
or
D.
perhaps face a
go.
tough fourth down decision? Let's it fly to the wideout.
Fuck, man.
Catch downfield. Big time.
Them big ass kids, bro.
Drive going. First down now from the 30.
Who this kid versus mine?
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very
Oh, they covered that blitz,
by
bro.
this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to
go
tackle you and
Colts.
knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Let's go. Let's go home field.
On third and very long. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And here comes the field goal.
Let's go, crowd. Get loud, baby. Yes.
Look easy.
Oh, shit. That man, he made it.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. It was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's catch it. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking for a man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Patchett. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold on. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia State. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game. They just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They make the tackle as time expires.
We there.
That'll do it for the first half.
We there. We there.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime up.
We there.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am
We there.
eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might
How
be
big
the
that
one
kid is,
leaves
bro.
here today with a big fat
Jesus
double lead.
Christ.
Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Boom.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
Let's go.
Tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The first play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
We there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook
Yeah.
job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after the second gain. He'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing
go.
offenses
We
in
there.
the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Let's go defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third
deep.
down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Stay in the game, baby.
Solid gain on the running play. Third
Stay in the
down.
game, baby.
Caught near the sticks. It's Walker. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough
Nigga
for a
strides
first down.
is fucking.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Back to pass. It's Worthy. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that 1st down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A deep shot right down the middle. Receiver makes the play inside the 15.
Pairing up with him.
At the 8-yard line, it'll be 1st and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Panthers. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 14.
Let's go deep.
Run call.
Let's go deep.
Nowhere to stop.
Let's go deep. That shit out of here. Let's go deep.
The defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the right side.
Give me that. We need to pick balls off. We need to pick balls off.
We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time.
Give me that. I don't want punt returns. I want picks.
He'll field it close to midfield. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Georgia State offense on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's got the first and still going. They finally bring him down. The
they say we ain't ready. They said we not ready.
Just what a great battle here.
They said you don't have the players.
By the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick
They
up
said
the
you don't
first
have the
down.
players, coach.
The offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw, he wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right...
And he takes it in for the score.
They said you ain't got the players, coach. They said you're not ready.
You have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much...
They said you don't have the players, coach.
As it is anything. How about the holes?
They said you can't run with them. They too big. They too strong.
To show you what he can do as a back, but he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a run.
Let's go.
Defense scoops it up. Breaks free.
Let's go.
Down after a short return, but
Let's go.
Comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game.
Good try. Good try. I respect it. Good try.
Interception, and they're in business.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. They're going to run it.
Oh!
Gets the first and still running.
Come on, man.
They get him to the ground, but
No way you blocked that perfectly, bro.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Worthy. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side.
Give me that shit.
Picked off. He throws it right in the double.
Give me that shit, man.
Pays for it. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat.
That shit, man. Shooters keep shooting.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion at the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop.
They say you're not ready.
Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw yet again.
Take it every time. I'm going to take it every time.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I'm going to take it every time.
That completion makes it second and short.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of
the every time.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
To throw, it's Worthy. Makes a quick catch.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Running back with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Adams. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. A completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Pick that off. These niggas trying you. Pick it off.
Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And they pick up the first on the ground. And we're able to move the 6. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball still out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Ball handed to the running back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score, Kurt. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Extra point try coming now. And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense back out there now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's catching. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage?
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, they cheating, man. Why they gotta cheat at the end, bro?
It'll be first down and goal. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Nigga had a sack, nigga. You fucking kidding me?
Win the game late. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Let's keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Worthy. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
It's a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, 3rd down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's 4th down.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown.
Come on, man.
They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
That's bullshit and you know it.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch all in here over the middle. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. This could be the game here. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They're going quickly here. They need a few more yards to make this a more comfortable field goal attempt. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Came through in the clutch, nigga. Nigga came through in the clutch, nigga. Nigga came through in the clutch, nigga.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
Dog came through in the clutch, nigga.
So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. He'll bring it out from his end zone.
Damn.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15.
Dog came through in the clutch.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Worthy. The pass rush closing in. What a catch! A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. Last gasp falls incomplete.
Came through in the clutch, nigga.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out.
They said we wasn't ready.
Lower ranked picks up the W.
They said we wasn't ready.
That's a first for
They said we didn't have the players.
2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here for Kirk Herbstreit.
They said you didn't have the players, coach.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
They said you wasn't ready, Knight. Dawkins, they say you couldn't run on them, Dawkins. DeMarco, good shit. Let's close the season. Let's close the season off for the win. We ain't losing at home, man. We not losing at home.
Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Georgia State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And
taking a shot on the first play. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman.
Touchdown, Georgia State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll return it. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No. know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense earlier.
Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Hey, I threw the ball. I threw the ball.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Looking to throw, it's Moffitt. Rushes on him. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be fourth down. He'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
Trying to get that trait. If I can get 81-yard pass.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
He'll set up to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And this QB starting to do some work.
Look at my tight end. He looks like a wide receiver, bro. It's probably a receiver. Made a tight end.
You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Moffitt. They go to the wide receiver screen.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Rides the back on the option to give. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Smart. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the keeper to make anything.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Hatchett. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here we go. Back to throw, it's Moffitt. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting the...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're number one in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Dead center perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive, put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Hatchett. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I'm trying to get that trait, bro.
Using his legs, it's Dawkins. He moves the
Trying to get that trait. I gotta throw for it. I gotta throw a bomb for 81 yards or more.
They're doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more.
Ran the shit out that play on Penn State.
That thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Breaks away in the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things. until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Moffitt. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes,
That's cheating right there,
sacks
dog.
for that guy.
I don't get that.
And the Wildcats
Off
will
balance
line it
makes
up on
perfect
1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way back from the 20.
Take a block, man.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. He'll start this drive firing. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. He's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panther! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores.
Every time Zoe tries, we come out the box. Come out the box on them. Come out the box on them. Every time the naysayers say something, we prove it.
This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Getting whiteboard
I
out.
want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you
They gonna pick on you, right, boy.
long. This one from the 44.
Stay your ground.
Receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Moffitt. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
He lost one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
To the air, it's Moffitt. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. He might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
It's going to be trouble when I get some fast receivers, boy. It's going to be trouble. Trouble.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today. And if you'll pardon the pun, the Chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, we'll have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Moffitt. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got the tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 25. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let it.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
That right knee was down, man. That right knee was down, ref.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the punishment has been extended.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Power football with the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Hoppin. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lofts one high indeed. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snags it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
But this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road. And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to throw. It's Moffitt. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs.
That was all him. That was all him. Good shit.
Quick handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They'll run it from the gun. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Makes the grab.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Moffitt. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the move and looking deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wildcats! Once he got some room, it was over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to San Diego State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping it. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to throw, it's Moffitt. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Turning it on! He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Motion from the wideout. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They want to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Is Kentucky offense doing work? They're set up with another first down. Give to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Snags it on the right. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time.
Hey, that's a live ball. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let him do that.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the
Nigga,
ball.
I just hiked the ball, bro. It's still in the fucking.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Let's go! Let's go! Back to pass, it's Moffitt. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. To the air on first down. On over the middle. It's Smart. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Wildcats are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Kentucky right back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Moffitt. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Still running at the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, running back on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.